What's up everyone, my name's Garrett. I'm a full-time 7-figure Amazon seller, and in today's video I'm gonna be talking about the top 3 benefits of using a prep center inside your Amazon business. And if you're new to the whole Amazon thing and don't really know what a prep center is, a prep center basically takes all the manual labor out of prepping products. You don't have to sticker the products, you don't have to polybag the products, you don't have to bubble wrap the products. You don't have to do any of that fulfillment type of stuff when prepping products to send to Amazon. A prep center takes care of all of that for you, which is awesome. So you don't really have to worry about putting systems in place or buying labels, none of that crap. You can have all your products sent to a prep center where they do all the prep that is required by Amazon. Then they pack, prep, and ship your products and send them into Amazon FBA on your behalf. The first main benefit to actually hiring a prep center to do all your prep work is you're just gonna save a ton of time, guys. A lot of prep centers, you can get prep done for as low as $1 per unit, which is relatively cheap if you're someone and you don't want to hire someone else to do the prep for you. You don't want to go out there and scale your business to where you're getting a warehouse, because a warehouse costs money, insurance, you got employees, you have all the liability that comes with having employees, you have to manage them day to day. So there's a lot of work that goes into the prepping side of an Amazon business when you're prepping products. So I personally thought I wanted to get a warehouse, prep all the products myself, hire my own staff. But after doing that and hiring people, you really start to learn it becomes a pain just having to manage people, rely on others to commit to showing up every day, prep your products. Sometimes you have an employee that doesn't show up. All that stuff that just comes with running a business and having employees. It's a big headache and it costs a lot of money, and there's a lot of risk and a lot of turnover, especially when hiring employees to do prep. A lot of times they're not gonna stay with you for that long because it's a low paying job and it's just not very fun to do. So a prep center basically has all their own systems and processes in place. They have their employees. They take care of all that crap for you. They have warehouses, so you don't really have to worry about all that stuff. So you literally save so much time by hiring a prep center, and you don't have to be in the day-to-day kind of rat race of prepping products here, prepping products there, receiving shipments, sending shipments out. They handle all that stuff, which is absolutely amazing. And a lot of people start Amazon FBA because they want to be able to run this business from wherever they choose, right? If you want to go on vacation, if you have a good prep center in place, you could go on vacation for a month and still be ordering products, having them sent to your prep center, and your business can continue to run. Whereas if you're someone who has employees, a lot of times you have to be there unless you have management put in place. But a lot of you guys watching this video, we're not huge, big time mega sellers where we have 50, 60 employees, we have management in place where you could take off, do a vacation, your business is still gonna run. A lot of us have 1 or 2 people that help us prep products, and if you're not really there to show them what to do, it can be a hassle. So just having that ease of knowing you can actually get your product sent to your prep center and you can pretty much run this business from wherever you feel like, and you're not halted down to a specific location, is absolutely awesome. The second benefit of having a prep center, especially for you online arbitrage sellers, is there's tons of prep centers in the tax-free states to where if you're doing online arbitrage, and let's say you live like in Arizona like I do, sales tax here is about 8% roughly, depending on the city. So 8%, if I'm paying $1.25, let's say, to have a pair of shoes prepped, right? And I'm paying $40 on an online website and having it shipped to my house, I'm paying about $3.20 in tax. Whereas if I'm getting it sent to my prep center, which is in a tax-free state, I'm saving that $3.20 and I'm only paying $1.20 to have that product prepped. I'm actually saving money by having that product sent to a prep center because I'm saving on taxes, and I'm not having to do any of the crap work that I hate doing, which is prepping products. So essentially, guys, if you're paying anywhere, let's say $1 to $1.50 per unit on prep at a prep center in a tax-free state, pretty much any item over $15 buy cost is going to be almost a wash, a break even. Anything higher than like 20, 30 bucks buy cost, you're actually going to be putting money in your pocket by using a prep center, and you're going to be saving all the time and hassle of having to receive those products, prep them, and ship them yourself. So if you're not someone who lives in a tax-free state, this is a significant advantage over other sellers, being able to purchase a pair of shoes for 50 bucks and not pay that $4 tax. I'm getting it essentially for $3 cheaper than you that lives in a tax state. and I'm not doing any of the hard work, so I can continue to focus on what's making my business money, which is sourcing more profitable inventory. And the third and final benefit to using a prep center is gonna mostly be for you wholesale sellers out there, is being able to utilize their commercial address, right? A lot of prep centers, they have warehouses, a lot of them have loading docks. So you're gonna save money in two ways, right? If you're getting your wholesale shipments, LTL, sent to you from your wholesaler, you're getting it, let's say, delivered to your house. Well, if you're living in a residential area, you're gonna get a residential fee a lot of times. For freight carriers, they charge a residential fee as well as a liftgate fee. So you're gonna be saving those fees as well. And not only that, a lot of wholesalers and distributors, well, not all of them, but there's definitely a lot of them out there that will not sell to you unless you have a commercial address. So just even having a prep center with a commercial address gives you that commercial address you need to in order to open an account with these specific distributors that you wouldn't otherwise been able to open due to the fact that you don't have a commercial address. So just simply being able to use that commercial address to open more accounts, get stuff delivered, especially if they have a loading dock, you don't have to pay extra for a lift gate. That can also increase your margin, and like I said, it's just saving you time. And the cool thing about wholesale sellers or just people moving volume in general, a lot of prep centers, the more volume you send them, the cheaper it gets. I know a lot of prep centers that basically have separate pricing categories and structures for wholesale, and some of them get as low as like 60 to 70 cents per unit, and I don't really see you getting cheaper prep out there, even if you're doing it yourself, hiring an employee and then having to go get a warehouse. So there's a lot of great options out there, especially if you're doing volume, to negotiate pricing with these prep centers, which is just another bonus. But yeah, guys, those are the three simple reasons why I think a majority of people trying to scale on Amazon, especially if you're doing everything yourself, should try utilizing a prep center, especially if you're doing arbitrage, online arbitrage. You should get hooked up with the prep center in a tax-free state. They're kind of hard to find, or a lot of them are full. So I recommend just getting out there in Facebook communities, networking with other Amazon sellers, and just trying to find your way into one of these tax-free prep centers. That's essentially how I found my prep center. I hit up a few guys that I know in the Amazon space from creating content, networking with people, because I had been looking for a prep center, and everyone I hit up, they're like, oh, we're full, we're not taking OA sellers, we're not taking any more clients on at the time. And so finally, someone kind of sent me a low-key prep center in a tax-free state, which I was able to start working with, which was absolutely amazing. So quick tip for you guys as well, but that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, consider giving this video a like if you gained any value from it, and I'll see you guys on the next video.